This episode is brought to you by Caesar Gourmet Food for Dogs. Your dog deserves the best, so give them what they've always wanted. Real food for dogs. Caesar Wholesome Bowls are made with real chicken or beef as the first ingredient, and fresh vegetables. Crafted with no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, Caesar Wholesome Bowls are great as a full meal, topper, or snack for your best friend. Pick up Caesar Wholesome Bowls in the wet dog food aisle at any major retailer near you. Caesar, love them back.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday, July 3rd, 2023. Let's get caught up on an Alabama power project, getting some pushback, the USFL championship, Miss Alabama, and some wild animal stories. The stories are wild, that is. Some of the animals, too. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. Area residents in Steele, Alabama, that's in St. Clair County, are pushing back against Alabama Power's proposed plan to build a lake on Chandler Mountain as a power storage facility, reports AL.com's Dennis Pillion. Alabama Power stressed how early in the decision-making process that it's in, but the plan at this point would involve 2 reservoirs at different elevations that would have 5 dams and an underground pump station. Such a project would seem to likely mean people having to leave their homes, either by being bought out or through eminent domain, and that's what has residents concerned. Fran Summerlin is one of the organizers of the locals. Quote, "We are victims of a powerful corporation because of greed and because of money. Our community has been targeted because they thought we were too weak to fight." Alabama Power claims the project could provide enough energy for nearly 400,000 homes. Environmental groups are also concerned about how the project would affect Little Canoe Creek, Jake Creek, and Neely Henry Reservoir, which is where the water would come from. 2 sports stories of note from Birmingham over the weekend. AL.com's Mark Abenett reports that the Birmingham Stallions have won their 2nd straight USFL championship after a 28-12 win over the Pittsburgh Maulers in the title game. That's 2 championships in the rebooted league's 2 seasons. Also, Evan Dudley reports that UAB has officially joined the American Athletic Conference as a full member. The Blazers joined 6 other former Conference USA teams in the league. We have a new Miss Alabama, reports AL.com's Mary Colurso, and it's 25-year-old Brianna Burrell. Burrell competed as Miss Baldwin County. She's originally from Mobile, and she's a University of South Alabama graduate. For the talent competition, she sang the gospel song Alabaster Box. The title comes along with a $15,000 scholarship. Now, this year's competition was a little different in that they added a health and fitness segment. There's been an evolution since Miss Alabama eliminated its swimsuit competition back in 2019. Swimwear enthusiasts did have the option this weekend of seeing the Miss Firecracker event at the Floribama. There have been some pretty crazy animal stories that have cropped up over the past few days. First, according to a WAFF 48 report, a man said a really big gator recently took his dog. Now, that's not a unique story, but this one happened in Huntsville, in the Hayes Farm area near Grissom High School. Now, there have been increasing reports of gator sightings in the Huntsville area over the past few years. Also, that gator was estimated to be 15 feet. Now, that's a hulse of a gator. So for our purposes, let's call that length unconfirmed and stick with reportedly really big. Then on Saturday, during one of the thunderstorms that rolled through the state, 31 cattle were killed by a lightning strike in Coleman County, reports WVTM 13. The cattle were huddled together near a tree that was struck in Berlin, Alabama. That's just east of the city of Coleman. One final animal note, AL.com's Mike Cason reports that the Alabama Department of Agriculture and Industries is permitting livestock producers to kill 3 black vultures this year. The black vulture is protected, but in 2021, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service started the Black Vulture Livestock Protection Program since there's reportedly been a growing problem with the birds attacking newborn calves and other livestock. The black vulture, as is probably obvious by the name, has a black head and is different from the turkey vulture, which is the bird most of us in Alabama call a buzzard. And honestly, many of us call a black vulture a buzzard too, Hopefully they don't hold it against us. Thank y'all so much for listening. I'm going to probably take the rest of the week off. Y'all have a wonderful 4th of July. Lita Gore will have a podcast up for you in the morning. Until then, come by and see what we're doing on the World Wide Web at al.com.